Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of my ocean only survival world. And this morning something amazing happened, and that is that I reached 100 subscribers. And thanks to everyone who subscribed, thanks everyone who became a part of this channel so early. And I mean, yeah, it's just an amazing feeling to have so many people liking my content. And yeah, thanks everyone. So let's commemorate this moment by placing a sign here. It says the date and 100 subscribers. So I wanted to do like a live stream for 100 subs, but I thought it would take a bit more time and I could get everything in my room set up already, but I don't have that yet. So as soon as I do that, I will make a stream, and yeah, we can chat there, we can have some fun, we can play something together and everything like that. So yeah, thanks everyone who subscribed again, and thanks everyone who commented. I love getting those positive comments and I love replying to them. So yeah, okay, now in the previous episode we built that farm, which is really TNT inefficient, and I've been trying to design something to help it be more efficient, but for now I have no luck yet, so we'll have to wait. I asked some people who do this more seriously for help, and we'll see how they reply. But today I want to tackle a project I've been putting off for a bit too long now, and that is the nether farm, the nether gold farm. So let me just take this torch and let's head there. Alright, so here we are, and as you can see, it's still pretty much the same as I left it in the last episode I worked on this, and I kind of want to make it a bit more useful. So first things first, I want to make a minecart unloader and sorting system for the bartering farm, and so we can have more storage for quartz, because we're going to need a lot of it, I assume, for some builds and everything else. Obsidian, for example, we can get a lot of obsidian from this, and soul sand is also useful, so I don't have to mine it. And gravel, of course, because we can't get gravel otherwise. I mean, we can mine it from the ocean bed, but I don't think that's a viable option to get extremely large quantities of it. So first things first, we need to set up this thing here, and I have a schematic that should already have this thing in it fine right now. So what this does is it breaks the minecart the same as that thing, and then it transfers the items through up here on ice, so it's also on the hopper, so it's way faster than just on hoppers. Alright, so this is the system, and it's missing the ice path because I didn't have enough ice and I changed it to another type. And now, before we test it out, we are going to build the rest of the storage system. We have 15 compartments to fill, and I think there's about 14 or 15 stackable items we can get from the bartering, so I think it should be just perfect. So first things first, let's create the sorting mechanisms, and I made it a lot taller just because I can, and I mean, we don't need it to be this tall, but it's rather too much than too little, you know. And then we need 3 redstone dust. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, wait, just 2. We need like this, and like this, and we can break this and this, and this should be it. And then we have hoppers here, obviously, and we break this and we place the repeater, and it's just the regular, what? Oh yeah, of course. And then it's just the regular sorting system. And now I have to repeat this 14 more times. Okay, and now that we have all of these systems set up, we need to make the wall of chests. I have about 2 stacks of chests and I really hope it's going to be enough. It seems I have underestimated the size of this wall a little bit, so we will going to have to get more chests. We're just a little too short on the chest, so I'm going to have to go back to my base, and I'm going to also have to refill my rockets because they're running quite a bit low. Alright, I think this should be enough wood for all these chests, and if we make too many it's fine because we need to make hoppers for all of them as well. So let's see, 6 chests, and let's turn another one of these into chests, and that should be probably enough. Oh yeah, we're done I think already, because the next one has to come here, and that's going to be 30 chests. Yeah, we're done, we just need to make the hoppers now. Alright, let's try to fill this wall in now. We have to spawn proof all of this at some point too, otherwise ghasts are going to start spawning. I'm just waiting for me to come here one day and my PC just crashes because it has to render like 7,000 chests and 4,000 hoppers. I think I'm going to have to break all of these hoppers, but let's not do it just yet because I want to see if we can get through that without breaking them. Yeah, like this. Then I have to place... Oh yeah, I can just go from the back. Okay. I just place these chests and then place the hoppers later. Okay, let's fill this up with hoppers now. Yeah, okay. Oh, I thought I messed everything up because of the ice. I did mess everything up. Yeah, I did mess. Okay, I didn't mess everything up, but I did mess this up because this all of this has to be 1 block higher. Alright, it should be fixed now. The only things left to do are to set up the filters and to connect it with thing over there. I forgot. And for that we're going to use blue ice and some smooth stone slabs on the beginning. If you just place blocks here. I'm also hoping the blue ice will help it get a bit further, because with the regular ice or the packed ice, it could just barely cover the distance from there to the end. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Now I just have to set up the filters with some netherrack and the items that they sell, and I need to do it in some sort of logical order, so like we don't have one obsidian there and one obsidian there, so we have obsidian and crying obsidian next to each other or something like that, and then we can move on to the next part. And this looks like you're standing in a library next to a really large bookshelf or something. I really like how this looks. Okay, so I think these are all the stackable items that we can get from bartering, and I'm going to start off with... what should I start off with? Let's start off with obsidian. So we can just do this until it empties out. I think it's 41. Or no, we have to do this because otherwise it can overflow. So obsidian, and then crying obsidian, and then blackstone. Blackstone will start going, I think, already, yeah. So blackstone is already set up. This will get set up automatically. And then blackstone, gravel, soul sand, and these are all the blocks. And then we have quartz, which is almost block, and this nether bricks, which is also almost block. We just need to convert them into blocks. Then we have... I wanna say iron. Iron is here, okay. We can put ender pearls. Let's see how many. Okay, there's 10, so we can get 6. I don't really like that. Don't really like that. I'll check if we can do something with that. Ender pearl, string, fire charge, leather, spectral arrow, and then these two are left over, so we can do something with unstackable items for that. And that should be everything. Let's see, we should have netherrack here and some blackstone here already. Alright, I'm going to check out if we can actually have it for the ender pearls, if we can do something about that, because if we get more than 6 they will just end up in the leftover chest. But I think that's fine, to be honest, because we don't really need that much ender pearls, because at some point we're going to have an enderman farm and we won't really need the ender pearls. So, but still, I'm going to check out if we can do something about that. Alright, so apparently for the ender pearls we can do this, because even if... or no. No. Oh, I got it all wrong. Never mind. Nah, I got it all wrong. We're just going to let them be like this. I think we should be fine. Maybe if we do 2, 3... that will be 1 stack and 6 if it gets filled, which we can't do. So we have to do it like this. Yeah, it has to be like this, otherwise it won't work, or it will mess up the other ones near it. But honestly, I think it's... did I put spectral arrows anywhere? I think it's fine like this. We should be good to go. Yeah, spectral arrows are at the end. But now I want to hook it up to actually work. So we have to hook up this minecart line to that. So the output is there, so the minecart will go somewhere like this and go in there somehow. I just have to figure out the logistics. Maybe we'll need more than 1 minecart. I think 3 should be enough. Anything more than 3 will surely be enough. Alright, it's all connected up, so the minecart goes around this path, and I just used the fact that you can just drop it here to make the path a little bit shorter. And now I want to try if it actually is fast enough. However, we do not have enough gold, so I'm going to AFK here for a bit, and then I'm just going to test out. Alright, now I've already put the gold in here and we can just test it out. I think it's this lever. This one will stock the dispensers. Yep. And we have to turn this on as well. This one will actually give them items. And I forgot to turn my voice back on. There we go. So they're bartering and they drop their stuff. And then the minecart comes and collects most of it. Yeah, I think we're going to need more than 1, definitely. Let's get a temporary platform up there. Okay, so this should turn it off. And if I get 2 of them in now, let's see what happens. Okay. So it seems to be working with 2. The first one goes in, and the second one goes in. Okay. So 2 seem to be working pretty well. Let's see. Oh my god. Where did you come from? They seem to be working pretty well, and now we should see if it's enough. How many tries do we have left? 21. Okay, that should be plenty. Okay. And they're bartering. And they've dropped their stuff. 1, 2. No, I think 3. At least 3, maybe even 4. Alright, now we have 3 of them in here. So go 1, 2, 3. This is going to be really close. We can't have more than 3. Yeah, this is the maximum we can have. Okay, let's turn this on again. This time, we shouldn't have any items left over after a few runs. I love how there's like so many minecarts just running around this place. Yeah, I think we're clear. I think we're clear on the items. Okay. Now, the only thing I have to do is make a mechanism that does that 3 times instead of me. Alright, so I came up with a system to produce the 3 pulses, and I figured out we actually only need to produce 2 pulses, because when we take the power away from it, like if you do this, it will already do 1 pulse. So when we take the power away, it will do 1 pulse, and then we need 2 more. And okay, now we've started it, so we'll have to stop it. So I'm going to get a crafting table, which I don't know why I don't have on me. This thing is still working? My god. Okay. Let's get up here and figure out the system. So I have approximately what I need to do on in an image on my second monitor, and I'm just going to adapt it to the situation. So we'll have a lever to activate it, yes. And then we need some sort of a bit more space here in the beginning and an arm branching off. And this will... Yeah, I thought I didn't grab a crafting table. So this will have to come out here. And then we'll have it like this. So we have to connect on one side... Oh, I need another sticky piston, don't I? Yeah, I do. On one side a sticky piston with a redstone block, and on the other side a bit more complex timing circuit. Okay, so I guess I can just do this. Oh, I can't. Okay, I'm going to do this then. It'll save us some space probably. Let's get the redstone block. This will push it here and it will activate this permanently, basically. And let's see, for the other thing that needs to be activated, we need... I prepared this space here for... So we need an observer facing here, and I guess we can place a block here to power this. And then we have 10 of these in a specific, I mean, just in a line, pretty much. And I messed it up. Yep. This is one too long because we have to have one here as well. So this will be the final one. Jesus Christ, they fired a lot of times. And then we have this. And so this is the input to this long redstone, or what's this? Repeater line. I kept forgetting things today. I don't know what's going on. So this is the input to this repeater line, and I want it to be kinda connected. Wait, can I do something a little bit different? Because I'm doing this in a bit of a different form factor than I did before. I can do this, and I have a 3x3 in the middle. And so the thing that gets powered here by an observer, like this, or rather like this. There we go. Let's just test it out. Okay. This should be like this, and then I guess here... that's not enough space. Can I turn this around? Have it facing this direction? I can do that. Okay. But I have to place it here. Yeah. So in this position it won't do anything. But in this position it will start a redstone timer, which will be just set to the default pulse. And it will also start this clock. So when we turn this on, we should get exactly 3 pulses. So all 3 minecarts. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. There we go. This is perfect. And let's just turn it off now. Okay, I thought it powered this line, but it doesn't. It's actually perfect. Let's break this observer right now. Okay, so this now works, and we need an observer pulse up here. I think we can have the switch right in the middle. So we're gonna have it here. But how to get it up? To get the signal up. So we have this block. Oh yeah, but this will be powered by this one. So we can't really do that. I kind of want it to be symmetrical. What can we do? We can go left or right. We can't go straight up, but actually we can go straight up if you use a bit of magic. There we go. Magic installed. Now we can continue this line up here where it needs to be. Obviously it will have to go up to one side at some point, but I just want to keep it nice and clean, at least where I can. Alright, and we have to get it below this block. And then I think I saw lightning outside. Alright, I think this should do. Yep. Let's turn it on. Let's turn it off. There we go. And we can just break this. Okay, so I'm probably going to run the farm for a little while in order to get enough carpet to spawn-proof all of these blocks up here. Because we don't want anything spawning anywhere. So I have to spawn-proof all of this, as well as some blocks down there. So I'm just going to AFK this, and in the meantime we can see how well it works. Wait, we got some quartz even. So I have been AFKing for quite a while, as you can see by my levels down here. And let's see what we got. We got 4.5 stacks of obsidian, 9-10 stacks of crying obsidian, like a double chest and a half of blackstone, double chest of gravel, a chest and something of soul sand, a bit too little quartz. I expected there to be more quartz, just because I want some quartz for some builds. And then we got nether bricks, iron, which we don't really need, ender pearls, string, which is pretty good honestly, fire chargers, don't really need them, leather, which is really good because we don't have cows, and this is one of the only ways we can get it. The other one is with hoglins. Then we have spectral arrows, again not really useful. Then we have everything else just stockpiling up here. I did get some of the unstackable items like blackstone, gravel and spectral arrows overflowing into there, but I think it's not that bad. It's honestly not that bad, and we can just move it manually anyway. So yeah, there was a bit of a problem with this section here, because this piston would fire right when an item was coming through, and because it was based on a string, the item got stuck on a string, and then the piston didn't detect any other items coming through, so the system broke after that. And now we've just changed it from a detection system, so from a string system to a timing circuit. So even if one item gets stuck, the others will pass through because it's no longer needed. The piston doesn't need to detect anything anymore, it just acts upon when this piston fires. A couple of seconds later, this piston, or a couple of ticks later, this piston fires as well. And yeah, that's it for this part of the farm, and unfortunately that's going to be it for today's video. And although I want to do some more things around here, like we did this half, now we have to do this half, I don't have any more time in today's video, so I'll either do it in between episodes, because this system is pretty much the same as that system and you probably don't want to see two of the same episodes. And this is just some villagers, we can literally just cure them and zombify them all over and over again, and we can get the best trades. And yeah, so that's going to be it for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a comment. I like talking to you guys in the comments. And yeah, that will be all from me. Goodbye.